Hey YouTube, it's your girl Tamerica Productions. Yes, I am a real person. Yes, I am alive. I just wanted to come out here and see what's going on in these YouTube streets tonight and basically say what's up to my people. Say what's up, baby. Say what's up. Now, I just really wanted to come out here and show my face. I know I've been doing a lot of videos and I've been behind the screen and I've been trying to make my way in front of this camera for a very long time. And so today I took this opportunity to step out on the ledge. This video doesn't have any particular topic today. I mainly just wanted to come out here and speak to people that may be having a hard time during these holidays. I know that this has been such a an intricate part of our culture, celebrating the holidays. And for some people, you don't have your families or you don't have your loved ones, and it could be affecting you in a certain type of way. So I just wanted to come out here and let you know that God wanted you to know that everything is going to be okay, that you are cared and loved for, and everything works in its divine order. So keep your head up and stay strong. And basically that's it, y'all. I've been meaning to come out here and do a video for a while, and your girl is gonna be going live one of these days as soon as I figure out how to do it. But once I hit that record button, it's gonna be a slippery slope for your girl because I don't know how to go live. But nevertheless, these holidays, I did a video yesterday, and it was basically talking about Thanksgiving, and whether you celebrate it or not, it's okay. Everybody has their their own preferences. I have never really celebrated the holidays even before I came into the knowledge that I have now. I've always just been very precocious for my age, and so even now that I know what I know, even before I knew what I knew. So I've just always had this gift of discernment. And so I've always just known that there's just been something wrong with this day. And basically, I just view it as a pagan holiday. And I am thankful every day. So I don't really need a day to be thankful. I really don't. I have people in my family that don't call to check on me, don't call to see how I'm doing. And then on the holidays, all of a sudden, we're a family again. So, I'm just not really with none of that, polarized, behavior. And I'm good where I'm at. And, I love my family and all of that. But ever since the pandemic hit, I've lost a lot of friends and family. And I'm pretty sure if you've been doing the inner work, you've lost some people along the way too. So I'm just here to let you know that keep going. If you're on your path, keep doing the work. Yeah, I got my little t-shirt on today. It says, what did it say? It says, never underestimate the blood of a Blackfoot. Y'all see that? That's right, y'all. I'm representing for my grandmother. She told us that we were Blackfoot, so that's what we are. We Blackfoot today. But no, y'all, so I'm gonna really just be coming out trying to do more videos in terms of just helping people to try to raise their vibration. The universe is going through what's called an awakening. The divine feminine is raising its energy, and the universe is raising its frequency. And if you are unable to match the vibration of this universe, you're going to be eradicated anyway. So if you are someone that has been trying to do the work, you're trying to align with your purpose, you first and foremost, the advice that I would give you, that I follow for myself, would be to make sure that you know your life path number, make sure that you know your destiny number, and make sure that you know your natal chart, because a lot of times we turn in our resumes in exchange for we turn in our natal charts. Let me backtrack here, I stand to be corrected. We turn in our natal charts for resumes. And if you don't know your natal chart, you could be a person born with perfect pitch and never been encouraged to sing. You see, so when we come into this world, every unique person has a marker in their birth chart, and you come in with a specific set of skills and gifts. That's your money, right? So everyone has free will, or you can follow your divine purpose. For example, I have free will. My degree is in accounting. I have a master's degree in accounting. I'm also a CPA, and that was my free will to go to one of the best colleges and to get a degree. And I did all of that for many, many years, only to find out that I was just making the owner of the company rich. It didn't matter that I was making six figures. There was always going to be a cap on my figure, to whereas I could never go past what that company valued me at. So one of these days I read this book called Rich Dad Poor Dad, and it changed my life. And from there, I resigned from corporate America, and I started my own business. And I got a lot of commercial accounts, doing accounting, and everything was going really well. I went from being an accounting clerk. I started off as an accounting clerk for one of the world's largest law firms, and I did my undergraduate there. I didn't really want an intense position, so I kind of just wanted a position where I could still go to college full time and still work full time, because nobody paid for my tuition. Okay, I had to get that loan. But I worked for the world's largest law firm, and I started out at an entry level position, and I thought that that would align good with my goals and what I was trying to attain in my life. And make a long story short, I went from being a county clerk. I remember they had a huge turnover in the accounting department, and a lot of the accountants were quitting. And so one of the accountants quit, and the manager was in the office just crying her eyes out, weeping around, whining, right? So I walked past and I was like, is everything okay? Is there something I can do to help you? She was like, oh, we just had another accountant leave, and we've had a huge turnover, and I don't know what I'm gonna do. I was like, well, you know what? Would you like for me to take a look at the account? Maybe I can just hang on to it until you can get you another account in here. She was like, oh yes, Tamerica, please, get that done. So I'm like, okay. So I was able to look at the account, and I was instantly alarmed at what I was seeing. They had like a 50-page bank statement with like a 50-page, 100-page GL, and it was ticking in time, each entry one by one. Tick, 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 which would take you a million years. I mean, basically, the procedure that they was doing was from bedrock. Okay, it was pretty old and ancient. So me, I looked at this process, and I don't have time to be ticking in time and taking to work home on the weekends like all of these other accounts had done, which is clearly why they had resigned and left. And I don't blame them, because who has time to tick and tie all day long? I don't. And so I basically said, you know what, let me go ahead on and work this out for them. So I called the bank and I said, could you send me an electronic copy of this paper bank statement? They was like, yeah, give me your email. Boom, shot it over to me. I called the IT department. I was like, could you send me an electronic copy of this general ledger? They was like, yes. Boom, send it to me. So I set up a formula in Excel, and I was able to offset the debits and the credits, and basically only be left with the items that weren't reconciled or offset, or as a wash, as we say in accounting. And basically I was done in like 30 minutes. But I didn't let them know that I was done in 30 minutes, right? What I did is I waited to the end of the day. And I went to them at the end of the day, and I said, oh, okay, I'm done with this account. Baby, they was looking at me like I was from outer space. They was looking at me like, where did you park your spaceship? Because you could not be here from planet Earth. And so, I didn't really say anything. It was no big deal to me. I went on home, done my duty for today. I come back in the next day, right? And my manager had said to me, oh, we're having a department meeting. Called all the department, the accounts payable department, payroll, called everybody. It wasn't just accounting, the division I worked in. Called the whole controller's division, right? Finance department, right? So they say, yes, there's going to be some changes. Ms. Tamerica over here has found a new process for the accounting, and we're going to structure the entire finance department around her set of skills. Then these people had the audacity to put in my performance review that was coming up in a couple of weeks. put in my performance review that I am supposed to write the new procedure to how I reconcile that account. I was like, oh, that's news to me because I didn't know I was going to do that. So I go to the manager and I say, excuse me, ma'am, Mr. Lady, I don't really know how I did that process. I kind of just figured it out. She was like, oh, well, you have a couple of weeks to, write it down and put it together so we can put it as the new process. So I explained to her again. I was like, so if I write this procedure down and I come up with a new procedure, what is going to differentiate me from other accounts? I mean, shouldn't my set of skills set me aside from everyone else? So again, they was pumping and pushing. No, you got to write this down. So, I didn't really like that at all. Like I said, I applied for a county clerk position. I'm not an accountant. I was trying to help you out. Now y'all trying to throw me in the deep end and exploit my skills and all of this stuff. Like I said, I didn't even know what I did. All I know was I wasn't going to be taking this work home on the weekend like all of these other accounts had done. They were spending 30 days, 60 days on one account, right? So I put in my resignation, because like I said, I didn't want to be an accountant there. I had by that time was getting ready to graduate, so I was putting my resumes out and I got all kind of offers. Make a long story short, I got another offer as a senior accountant at another hospital. So I put in my resume, right? I mean, I put in my resignation. Baby, they was so mad. They didn't even want me to stay for 2 weeks. They was like, you could go now. I was like, but I've resigned. I'm not going to just walk out. I'm going to stay for 2 weeks and help you. They was like, no, we don't need your help. You can't go. But again, so I said that to say all of this. Like, I've done really well in the accounting world, and that was my free will of choice. And everyone's free will has a set of circumstances that are attached to it. Whether you follow your divine purpose, there's a set of outcomes, preset, ordained outcomes that go with that. Or whether you have free will, there's also a preset of outcomes that are ordained with that, so to speak. So I've always been very precocious in the job, but I never really felt like I was valued for what I brought to the table. So I've always had the entry level job, but I always wind up doing supervisor's work and manager's work. So again, after I read that book, Rich Dad Poor Dad, it kind of changed my life and made me realize, okay, you're hustling backwards. You need to work for yourself, because the only person that's getting rich from your labor is the person that owns the company. And I also never really felt good about making a lot of money because the people around me were still struggling. I didn't come from no wealthy family or nothing like that. I was like the first person in my family to graduate from high school and go to college and do all the things that I did. I kind of just looked at my family and use them as a gauge of what not to do. Okay, so I'm not gonna drink, I'm not gonna smoke, I'm not gonna gang bang, I'm not gonna sleep to 2 o'clock in the evening. So I just use that as a gauge. I kind of just mom and popped and raised myself, so to speak. My heavenly mother and father kind of did that for me. And so I struggled a lot in corporate America, but again, that was my free will. So whenever you use your free will and you're not really aligning with your purpose, you're going to always struggle until you align with your purpose. Now, when you align with your purpose, and I'm speaking for myself, I was able to take my talents and match them with the needs of the world. Once I started to do the inner work on myself, I started studying numerology and gematria, my life path number, destiny number, my natal chart. Basically, I'm an Aquarius 11th house ruled by Uranus. I'm an Aquarius. My risings. I'm Aquarius. My sun is in Aquarius at 29 degrees. That 29 degrees means that I have direct access to source. Okay, so that's a very special mark in my birth chart, and these are things that you need to know, your markings. So sun is in Aquarius at 29 degrees. Rising sign is Scorpio. Moon sign is Cancer. So I started to learning all of these things that, having a beautiful home is, that's something that is a part of my natal chart and very fun, instrumental in, you know, my overall well-being and things of that nature. And so when I started to understand, you know, my life path number, it basically said that my natural set of skills are to do production, media, broadcasting, social media. Pfft, social media? Oh my God, you got to be kidding me. I hate social media. I am the most private person, shy person. I don't like people in my business. I don't like people knowing where I'm at. I don't like people knowing what I'm doing. I don't like people knowing what I'm on. I don't like any of that. So that whole adjustment that I had to learn that, you know, yeah, you can have free will and go out there in corporate America and be working and hustling backwards and you having all of these hard times, or you can align with your purpose. Now, the funny thing is, even though uh, I'm in the 11th house, Aquarius is ruled, Uranus is ruled by airways, technology, communication. I am supposed to be a master over social media, um, broadcasting, things like that. Now, I've always just been very good at production stuff. I know all about microphones, you know, I know all about cardio microphones, dynamic microphones, you know, condensers and mixers, After Effects. I've just always been really good at those things, and I just thought that was a hobby. But no, these are my natural talents, these are my natural gifts. And your natural gifts is your fortune, right? You're working a job, you are working for your money. You align with your purpose, you're attracting money to you. And ever since I shift gears and I gave up my free will and I started to align with my purpose, all of a sudden the finances started to work. The fortune started to come. The struggle started to go. It's like instantly I just broke the curse of poverty off of my life. Even though I was making six figures, still had a poverty mindset, right? Still working for my money. If I don't get up every day, I don't eat. If I don't get up and work, I'm not making money, right? So when you can decide and pick and choose what you work on and when you work on and you still make money, that's when you become wealthy, right? And so that's what I have learned, and that is really what I'm grateful for and I'm thankful for. And every day, you know, I have my little journal pad here, and it's so cute, y'all. It's got a little lock and stuff on it. It's got a little keypad here, and I have all kind of little stickers and stuff that I put in here, and I write in here. And I got my little magic wand pen, okay, because I'm an alchemist, okay. Yes, I am the magician. So I learned how to cleanse my toxic energy cycles, you know, your chakras. Once I realized that every last one of my chakras is blocked, no wonder I was broken, poor, and rich, poor, whatever you want to call it. Again, it was just a lack of self, you know. It's very important that you have a strong sense of self. And we don't have our parents and our grandparents here to help teach us that, because, you know, they didn't know it themselves, right? So I said all of that to say this, you know, if you have a dream and if you have something like me, I'm driven by my dream. I'm governed by my dream. Anybody that knows me, I am focused and I'm on a mission, and ain't nothing and don't nothing get in my way, right? Whether somebody wakes me up or not, whether somebody forces me to do it or not, I do it. I left corporate America. 2020 was a real eye opener for me, and I'm gonna wrap this up. I'm not gonna be on here long. I just again came out here to say what's up, but 2020 was a real eye opener for me. I started, you know, I lost all my commercial contracts, you know, because we was locked in my house, couldn't get out, but I realized at that point I have to do something, because I never want to be in that situation again. I don't ever want to go. If this country ever locks down again, okay, your girl got food, all of that stuff is taken care of. I don't have to worry about that anymore. Make a long story short, I started my own business. I am I'm what you call a officer of the court, which is just a pretty name for a notary, and I have a commercial contract with a law firm, so I just do a lot of depositions for court hearings and things of that nature. I work from home. I do an array of things. I invest my money in stocks and things like that now. And so, again, I pick and choose what I work on. You know, I don't work for my money anymore. I attract money to me. And so, anybody out there that is wanting to change your life around, wanting something different, know that you're supposed to be something bigger than what you are, and things that just haven't been working for you, try learning your natal chart. Try learning your destiny number. Try learning your life path number. Start doing the inner work on yourself and start attaching and aligning your gifts with your divine purpose, and get on the path of changing your life. And I'm here as a living witness to show and prove that it works. And so that's really what this platform is going to be about, talking more about that. But y'all, get ready to get on up out of here. Okay, so I just came out here to say again, thank you so much for supporting my channel. Anybody out there that, you know, is lonely right now, you know, I'm here to spread my love to the world. I'm here to give you a big virtual hug, and I'm here to let you know that God said that you are going to make it. God said that you came into this world. You came into this world with everything that you need. Erica Badu said, I was born underwater with $3.06. Yeah, you may laugh. That's because you did not do your math. Now, what she's basically saying is that 360, she was born complete. We're all born complete. So you came to this world with everything that you need to survive, everything that you need to make it. And just get on your path, align yourself, raise your vibrations, attract to you what you want, and make it happen. All right, y'all. So that's all that I have for you today. I'll be back some more. I want to thank y'all again for tuning in to Tamarica's production, and y'all have a wonderful day. Mwah.